So, whether you watched AEW Dark this week or not, let's talk about it. So we start off with Fuego del Sol getting squashed by the best man, Miro. A match with such a huge size difference? Am I the only one who thought when Miro dropped an elbow on his head, Fuego's head was squashed like a freaking pancake? Miro won by submission, and Charles Taylor looked like he had been thoroughly contemplating every decision that he made in his life up until this point. And let me say, man, he is so good at acting like he's this miserable. Jurassic Express then beats Lee Johnson and Aaron Solo in a great show of ability by all the men. Johnson got a near fall on Jungle Boy. And am I the only one who thought that Jurassic Express was actually going to lose there for a quick second? However, a double team combo won the match for them by submission. SCU then beat Terrence and Terrell Hughes in another great tag team match. And of course that means that SCU is staying a team. We obviously knew that they were going to win after their stipulation. We wouldn't see them lose and split up on Dark. And I hope that we're all keeping an eye on the possibility of a twin switch between Terrence and Terrell. Abaddon and Casey Navarro were then beat by the Butcher, the Blade, with the Bunny in a quick match. And honestly, I was not expecting Abaddon to be the one to get pinned. I was sure it was going to be Casey Navarro. Up next, we have Rey Fenix beat Baron Black in a match filled with chops and slaps. Baron Black performed wonderfully. And is it just me, or have we not been seeing Penta a lot? Is he hurt? I don't know if he is. I don't remember hearing that he was, but I'm thinking that he is because we see Rey Fenix a lot and we don't see him nearly as much. I mean, I got totally sidetracked, but we really haven't seen him. If you guys know if he's hurt or not, leave in a comment down below because I'm not sure if I've heard that, but I feel like he's gotta be. Anyway, Baron Black did much better than I was expecting. Shanna then beats Kylan King. And a historic moment for AEW as Brooke Havoc, a Nightmare Factory graduate, made her AEW debut against Britt Baker. I watched her in the showcase and I even commented on their video saying, I want to see more Brooke Havoc, and here she is. It honestly kind of looked like Britt Baker was getting into a fight with her little sister, and Havoc is obviously green, but regardless, I was happy to see her getting her chance, and I can't wait to watch her grow. I think that she exudes natural talent, and I'm excited to see her continue in Dark or Dynamite, wherever they put her. Obviously, it'll be Dark for a while, but I'm excited. There's certain people that they just pull me in, and she's one of them. After this, we watch Abaddon squash Vert Vixen. And guys, the video that I did where I showed Abaddon without her face makeup on, I really thought that I was getting there and I was getting over how I feel when Abaddon comes to the ring. But man, she's creepy. She's so good. Oh my God. The psychological advantage is definitely real, which I think is why she continues to Sheeta, because Sheeta's not afraid of her. She's just pissed off. And now, let's remember, I think that certain matches just show how short Abaddon really is, and this one did. So then I was like, why don't we have a match with her and Layla Hirsch, because they're both short. I think Layla Hirsch is shorter than her, so Abaddon would look much bigger. And I'm just going to say it. I don't care what Jim Cornette says. I know he makes fun of her about her weight and he says stuff like that, but she's strong, and that doesn't bother me at all when I'm watching these matches. She's still strong. She's still fun to watch. After this, we see the walk-off with Pretty Peter Avalon and Lee Johnson. The guest judges are Brandy Rhodes, Jerry Lynn, and Aubrey Edwards. Avalon comes out and insults both the women, but then praises Jerry Lynn. Johnson begins, and he does his walk, and gets all 9s. Then, Peter Avalon struts his stuff, and gets 2 9s from Aubrey Edwards and Brandy Rhodes. Before Jerry Lynn raises up his card, he asks for a replay, which shows Avalon has a true glitch in the Matrix. So, Jerry Lynn gives him a 6, and Lee Johnson wins. And then gets freaking obliterated by Cesar Bononi. Then we see Santana and Ortiz, Squash, Ryzen, and Mike Verna. I'm so happy we're seeing Santana and Ortiz more. They're my favorite tag team. I feel like they've got to be everybody's favorite tag team in AEW. And they were my second favorite tag team when it was Hangman and Kenny. But now that they're not a tag team anymore, up goes Proud and Powerful. Ty Conti then beats a debuting Divine, which I know that's not how you say your name. I literally can't pronounce it, so that's just how we're going to have to say it. Whose offense wasn't enough and she tapped out. And honestly, she barely looked like she could move, and genuinely it's not about her weight, but it kind of did make AEW look bad. Sometimes, like, I swear, I don't try to be a critic. I'm a huge fan of AEW. They're my favorite promotion to watch, but sometimes when I see something like this, I'm like, oh man, don't do it. Like, don't do it, because now so many people are going to be talking shit. And I'm not saying that they should book according to making everybody happy, but what the F was this? That was just, I don't know. That wasn't my favorite match. I could have gone without watching that match. And of course, we can't forget that -1 escorted Ty Conti out to the ring, where he ripped off his shirt and threw it onto the camera. We also see -1 and 10 come out, which was overshadowed by -1's hilarious hardcore commentary. And after the match, he beat up Brian Pillman Jr. with a kendo stick. The commentary by -1 was brilliant and undoubtedly the highlight of the matches, and probably the highlight of the whole show. It was so much fun to watch. It was so cute. So here's the thing now, guys. Have we decided that -1 is the official new leader of the Dark Order? Or are we still waiting? Because he has been around a lot. But will he continue to be? I don't know. Up next, we see Red Velvet then beat Maddie Vrinkowski in a good match. Danny Limelight then quickly beats Sean Maluda. Jasmine Allure can't hold her own against Ivelisse. And finally, Will Hobbs threw around Jake St. Patrick's for the win in around 3 minutes. Finally, we see some power from Team Taz. And this is exactly what Team Taz should be doing. They should just be brutalizing people on Dark. If they're not going to have their time on Dynamite, they've got to be doing it somewhere. And not to mention, they need to be doing this because they're about to lose to Darby and Sting. I'm sure they're going to lose. I'd be so shocked and happy if they win. But Sting didn't come here to lose, so I'm sure they're going to win. And we need to see some power from Team Taz. So this was perfect. This was a good show. It was a mixture of great matches, squash matches, and great squash matches. So what did you guys think? Leave a comment down below. And that's it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos just like this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!